Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Studios Florida and our first ever visit to this park in 2024. We're heading on inside today to check out what's new at both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and we're going to be sharing some updates with you guys on some big changes that are coming in the very near future. Our journey actually begins here in City Walk, where we're going to be checking out the Universal Studios Legacy Store. Let's not waste any time, guys. Let's head on inside. Now over here in City Walk, we did get confirmation that the Universal Studios Legacy Store is actually going to be closing in just a couple of days to make way for a brand new experience. Let's go ahead on inside, show you guys what's new inside the store, and discuss what's happening. So when the Universal Studios Legacy Store first opened back in 2021, it almost served as a tribute store of sorts, where it had a bunch of props and replicas from Universal Studios movies and old Universal Studios rides and attractions. Now, just a few days before its permanent closure, we can see that all the old school ride props have been removed, and now it's sort of a generic Universal Studios gift shop, where the items you see in here can be found at pretty much any other Universal gift shop. Now, the exciting rumor is that the Universal Studios Legacy Store is actually closing down to become an Epic Universe preview center, where they're gonna have a bunch of models and maybe some props from stuff that we can see in the upcoming park that is opening next year in 2025, just south of Universal Studios Florida. We're gonna get a lot more news and information about Epic Universe in the coming year, so I'm very excited to share all of that stuff with you guys as we learn more. Do you guys think I should buy this for my Marvel Day at Sea cruise that I have coming up next week? Do you think this will go over well? I think it would go over well, right? No one will notice Universal. And you can still see in some of the theming that is left over that the Universal Studios Legacy Store used to pay homage to attractions and Universal Studios of the past. You can see the Phantom of the Opera over here, Universal Studios Legacy Store. There used to be a bunch of crates and stuff spread out throughout the store that had props from old Universal Studios attractions and shows. And it was really, really cool to go around and see everything that they had to offer. Like over here, we can see some Jaws, Confrontation. We have Earthquake right there. E.T., which is still kicking for some reason. We have some old school park maps right there. Some old Islands of Adventure park maps over here. Up here, we have some TV screen showing Institute of Future Technology from Back to the Future. We can see a sticker over here for Jaws Amity Tours. Ooh, take a look at that. We have a Pitbull hoverboard from Back to the Future Part 2. I remember back when I was in high school, my friend and I, every time we would come to Universal Studios, we would have a contest. We would both just casually walk through and to see who doesn't get hit by water as you walk through. 9 times out of 10 we would lose, but the one time that we would walk through without getting hit by water, always a fun time. Now, I thought that they had fixed the Universal Studios globe because not too long ago it was spinning once again, but now it's stopped. Huh. Wonder what's wrong with it. All right, let's go ahead and start our day off at Universal Studios. And as you guys can see, a lot of the Christmas decorations are still up around the arch. The Holidays medallion has been taken down, and the inflatable balloon over here for the Macy's parade has also been taken down, but I expect these to come down after this weekend. It actually won't be long now before we get a Mardi Gras medallion on here. We are less than a month away from the start of Mardi Gras 2024. Definitely one of my favorite times of year at Universal Studios because the vibes in the park during that time of year are awesome. It starts February 3rd, and you guys already know that we're going to be here on the very first day to check it out and show you guys everything that it has to offer. Now, since I was last here at Universal Studios, they actually started doing photo validation at the turnstiles over here at the front of both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. So you're going to scan your pass or ticket, and you're going to stand there and look at a screen, and it's going to take a picture of you. Overall, it was a very quick process. This was my first time doing it. It only took maybe 2 seconds to stare at the screen and take a picture. It gave me the green light, and you were okay to enter the park. So overall, a pretty quick process. I'm very curious to see how it handles when there is a lengthy line of people. But so far, right now, pretty easy. Another sad update that we have is that Universal Studios has done away with the physical park maps. So over here at the front of the park, we have different QR codes for park maps online, English, Spanish, and Portuguese, and you can download the Universal Studios app. I actually don't know, does this QR code take you to the Universal Studios app or someplace else online? Either way, no more physical maps, sad day. Now, regardless of whether or not you guys actually enjoy having physical maps, I always recommend you guys download the Universal Studios app or any of the apps for any of the theme parks that you're visiting for that matter, because they're always going to be the best way to navigate the park and find out what exactly is going on. All right, we are here just before 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the wait times. King and Koda's is a 25-minute wait. Men in Black, only a 25-minute wait. Race through New York is a 25-minute wait. We have a couple of show times right there. Transformers is a 25-minute wait as well. The Born Stuntacular, the next show time is at 4 p.m. and the Horror Makeup Show is also at 4:30. Let's go ahead and let it cycle through so we can get some more wait times. Mini Blast is a 20-minute wait. Escape from Green Gods is a 25. Minion Mayhem is a 25-minute wait, with E.T. Adventure being a 25-minute wait. Fast and Furious Supercharged being a 15, and Rip Ride Rocket only a 25-minute wait. All in all, not a bad afternoon at the park. Let's go ahead and start off doing a quick loop around the park, starting off at the front over here by the Today Cafe and the restrooms. We have some construction walls up over here. Some set enhancements are in progress. They're probably just doing a little bit of concrete work over here. I expect this wall to be down just before the start of Mardi Gras, because the parade floats do need to come through here. So this isn't going to be here for very long at all. Over here in the Hollywood section of the park, Christmas is still a thing. All the Christmas decorations are still up and around the area. We have wreaths, we have Santa hats on top of the light posts, we have all the lights and some tinsel over there. It is still the holidays over here in Hollywood. Now behind me is the site of the former Universal Studios Holidays Tribute Store. Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to go inside and see it. We were only able to come to Universal Studios for the media event for the holiday celebration, and we never got the opportunity to go inside the tribute store. Rumor has it we are going to get another tribute store here at this location for Mardi Gras, so as soon as we find out any more information, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Now, the primary reason why I came to Universal Studios today is because they are handing out some new annual pass holder lanyards. Let's go ahead on inside the 5 and Dime and check it out and grab one. All right, we have our lanyard. Take a look at this. It says UOAP. It's got pass holder on it, and it's got a place for your actual pass itself. I love that Universal does this for their pass holders, and every once in a while they come out with a brand new lanyard for them to have. Definitely adding this to my arsenal. And here we are at Mel's Drive-In, which unfortunately still has not reopened from its very lengthy refurbishment. It's been closed for quite a while now, since long before Halloween Horror Nights even started. We didn't have it for that event, didn't have it for Christmas, and now it is unfortunately still closed. So we have no opening time frame yet for Mel's Drive-In, but hopefully it does open soon, because this is definitely one of my favorite quick service locations here at the park. Now, right across the way from Mel's Drive-In, we have a massive set of construction walls over here adjacent to the Universal Horror Makeup Show. It does look like we are getting some more concrete work being done over here. Once again, I do anticipate all of these walls being gone just before the start of Mardi Gras, because that is the start and end of the parade route. Oh my goodness, King Julian! He's walking out to do his meet and greet. But yeah, these construction walls aren't going to be here for very long. Again, I anticipate just some concrete work being done on the street. And take a look at that, guys. Work is still being done over here in the Universal Studios Lagoon for what is rumored to be a brand new nighttime show. We still don't have any other details yet about this show that is hopefully going to be coming this year. We do have a lot of rumors swirling around saying that it is going to involve drones, because we have seen some footage of drones up above Universal Studios in different shapes and configurations. However, nothing has been confirmed yet. I also want to point out this rock structure over here that has been gutted. It looks like they tore a little bit of it down. Not sure what they're doing with it over there, but it is something worth pointing out. But yeah, these platforms have been here for quite a while, and these platforms do have the ability to disappear because they do raise and lower the water level of the lagoon. So you can see all of this stuff over here typically is not exposed. You can see the normal water line right up here of the lagoon. So yeah, whenever they need to do maintenance on it, they do lower the water level, and that's when these platforms do get exposed. So as soon as we find out anything else about this future lagoon show, we'll make sure to let you know. Holy moly, it looks like a lot of guests are taking advantage of the cooler weather and are making themselves nice and comfortable over here in front of the Universal main stage. Holy cow. I can't remember the last time I've seen this many people just out here chilling. Quite a difference from what we see during Horror Nights for sure. Next update that we have is going to be over here at the big blue wall at Universal Studios, which is actually the backside of the Transformers show building. We have the artwork that is going on over here. Slowly but surely, they are adding to it. They have the Minion painted on there. We have one of the dogs from the Secret Life of Pets. We have Gru, and we have Buster Moon from Sing. We have a couple other characters over here. The mural or artwork is not yet complete. There still is a little bit more work to do if we take a look at the concept art, you can see they are almost done, but not quite yet. Now that Mardi Gras season is among us, it won't be long now before we start seeing food booths start to pop back up in this location and down the alley over here. A huge part of the Mardi Gras celebration over here at Universal Studios revolves around the food and different foods that you can get around the world, as they've kind of made it like a food and wine type deal for Mardi Gras over here at Universal Studios, which I thoroughly appreciate. The food booths that we've had in the last couple of years were actually really good, so I'm excited to see what's new when it comes to this year's event. Now, since the last time I was here at Universal Studios, they actually installed the Dreamworks Land sign over here at the former Kids Zone area of the park, and as you can see, beyond these walls over here, we have the official start of Shrek's house. Right over there, the tree stump is taking its shape. You can see the details are being added into the concrete. It won't be long now before they start adding some paint, but oh my gosh, it is one thing to see it in pictures and video, but it's a whole nother thing to see it in person. This thing is full scale and it is massive. And we can see a little bit, just a little bit of the roller coaster right over there. It has been repainted. Woody Woodpecker's Nut House coaster is no longer a thing. It's got a fresh coat of paint. I am super excited for this land to open, but for me, it begs the question, what's gonna happen to SpongeBob SquarePants and the entrance to E.T.? Because it kind of doesn't fit with this whole thing, because we have the entrance to the land, which is gonna be all of this, and then you just have E.T. right there. I don't know. For me, I feel like it is a very real possibility that we may have an entrance relocation to E.T. once all of this opens up. But we do know that this land is going to open sometime this year. They are working very quickly to get it all done, so I'm super excited to show you guys. You know, despite the ugly weather that we had this morning, it turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous afternoon here in Orlando. Now, as much as I wish this was set up for a Halloween Horror Nights zone, I do believe this truss structure is strictly for running wires up and across over into this building over here for whatever reason. Nothing significant with this. But now our time here over at Universal Studios is done. It's time to make our way over to Islands of Adventure via King's Cross. On second thought, I think I'm going to walk because they're quoting about a 40-minute wait with Express. I think I'll walk.
Eventually.
Alrighty, a little bit more walking than I had anticipated, but we finally made it over here to Islands of Adventure. I know it's really dark, but I promise it's there. The adventure begins at Islands of Adventure in 2024. Alright, current time is 5:15. Let's get a look at some of the wait times. Spider-Man, 25-minute wait. Skull Island was a 35. Cat in the Hat is only a 5-minute wait. Popeye and Bluto's being a 10-minute wait, and Dudley Do-Rights is a 40-minute wait. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, no surprises here. Longest at a 135-minute wait, and we have Forbidden Journey at a 35-minute wait. Just a quick look at just some of the wait times. Not bad overall. And over here at Islands of Adventure, no surprises, we have another gorgeous evening. Oh my gosh, take a look at that. We have Velocicoaster over there, Golden Hour, peeking up over the crest of the Top Hat and going back down. And we have the Incredible Hulk coaster roaring over here. Such a gorgeous evening. So over the last 3 months, I have lost about 30 pounds with the injections that I have been taking. So I came back over here to test and see where I was at with the Incredible Hulk coaster, and I am so close. The seatbelt buckles touch over here. They come up to like right here. They're so close. So give it about another month or so. Let me lose another 10, 15 pounds. And I'll be riding the Incredible Hulk again. I am so excited. Definitely by the end of this year, I'll be more than good, possibly fitting into the regular seat. Over here on Marvel Superhero Island, towards the back end, we have a brand new set of construction walls over here. Not entirely sure what's going on in this area. If I had to guess, it's probably some concrete work over here. Probably doing a refresh of the concrete that looks like this, but over there in that area, not entirely sure. Okay, they definitely cranked the water pressure up on this thing. Holy cow. It went from like a 1 to a 10. This isn't it. That's it. That's it. Look at that. Look at that. That is a full-blown shower. Oh my gosh, they are not playing around. It used to be like a nice, gentle effect. Now you are going in there for a full-on soaking. Oh my goodness. I suppose I could spend a few dollars to soak somebody. All right, I spent the dollar. I just gotta wait for the right boats. And it looks like all the boats are coming down on one side too, which is absolutely perfect. Okay, full disclosure, I actually ended up spending $5 here. These used to be like 25 cents a squirt, but there was a video on TikTok that went viral and Universal increased these to $1. But it's so worth it. This is definitely Coda's favorite spot to hang out. And fun fact, number 2 is the best one to get the most bang for your buck. Oh man, the one ride that I was actually gonna do today was River Adventure, but it looks like it's actually down. Oh man, they got all the boats stacked up over here. Shoot. Soon I'll be able to fit on you again. Very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's gonna do it from us here at Universal Studios for our first visit of 2024. The slow season is definitely upon us. Last week, the wait times were through the roof here at the parks, but now things are definitely starting to slow down. So now is the best time to visit Universal Studios right before the Mardi Gras season hits, which is definitely one of my personal favorite times of year here at the parks. We are definitely gonna be back here at Universal Studios again in the very near future. So if you enjoyed any bit of today's video, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and you want to see more content like this in the future. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.